It's time for a brand new adventure with Drew Pendous and his mighty penultimate. Today's episode is going to make history, literally. It was the day before the big social studies test on American history, and all the kids at Cool School and Cruel School had to pass the test or else summer school.
That's it. I'm not taking this dumb test.
Back to the books, kid, or good luck in summer school.
Who needs history anyway? Wait a sec, that's it. Nobody needs history. I'll just go back in time and erase it. All of history gone. Then no social studies test. Hey, Drewfus. Drew, old buddy.
Not now, Ray, I'm studying.
I was just gonna ask if you want to go back in time to meet Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, and all the other cool people back then.
That does sound pretty cool. Also, would be a great way to study for the test. I could ask him all my questions.
Ooh, I've always wanted to ask Thomas Jefferson an important question.
Like, was it hard to write the Declaration of Independence?
No, how he invented mac and cheese. That was a genius.
Totally, I love mac and cheese.
Wait a sec. Why are you suddenly being all nice and friendly?
I just want to meet the guys who started our country. Is that too much to ask?
I guess not.
And I guess I could just draw a quick time machine.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm coming along.
Quick, you guys, over here.
Drew didn't know Ray was up to no good, so he quickly sketched the time machine and he hopped inside with Ray and Nikki.
Hit it.
First stop, 1776 for the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
When our country became America, land of the free and the brave.
Yeah.
And off they went, way back in time to the year 1776. They popped out at Independence Hall in Philadelphia, where it all began.
That must be Thomas Jefferson. And that must be the Declaration of Independence. So long, American history. So long, social studies test.
Ray, wait, what are you doing?
But it was too late. Ray had already erased the entire Declaration of Independence.
Oh, good heavens.
Then he swiped the keys to the time machine.
I'll take those. Catch you later, stinkers. Or not.
Quick, we can't let him get away.
With no time to spare, Drew sketched a second time machine and hopped inside.
Back to Cool School.
But when they stepped out, nothing looked like Cool School at all. At least not the Cool School they remembered.
Ella, is that you?
Why, of course it's me. Whoever else could it be?
Pardon, don't mean to be a bother, but we're running behind the clock, and we are quite late for reading hour.
Reading hour? You mean story time with Miss Booksy?
No, sir. I meant reading hour with Lady Library.
Well, that's not her real name, but we had a good laugh from it. Didn't we, Robert? Ha ha ha.
Indeed, Eleanor. Anyway, we're set to be reading about the origin of the monarchy and all the King Henrys, so we'd best be off. Cheerio.
Something is definitely not right here. They're all British.
Well, of course. Don't you see? No Declaration of Independence, no America. Britain rules.
Oh no, you're right. He erased the Declaration of Independence. We have to fix this.
Drew knew he had to do something quick, so Drew took out his mighty penultimate and turned into the Stupendous Drew Pendous.
Come on, back into the time machine.
Drew quickly hopped into the time machine and traveled back to 1776.
Mr. Jefferson?
What's going on? Who are you? Anyone lose a child? An oddly dressed child?
Shh, no, I can explain. Well, it's actually kind of hard to explain. You see, we
Heard a rumor that you and your friends were planning on writing a document of sorts.
Yes, declaring the independence of America from Britain.
Oh, that. Yes, we tried, but sadly someone came around and erased the whole thing. Some things just aren't meant to be.
But, with all due respect, this is totally meant to be.
It took too long to write, so maybe some other time. Anyway, time for tea.
Suddenly, Drew had an idea.
Mr. Jefferson, what if I told you this pen will write everything for you?
Really? This pen is simply amazing. So much easier to write with than a quill and ink. Gentlemen, this young man in his underwear and cape has a magical pen, and he would like to give the Declaration another try.
Here. Better not be any disappearing ink this time, Thomas.
Relax, Johnny. I feel good about this fellow. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary,
And the Declaration of Independence was underway.
Wow, we're actually seeing it being written. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Amazing. This is going to be a great addition to our future. Trust me.
Not if I can stop it.
Suddenly, Ray came flying at the Declaration, but this time Drew was prepared.
Stop right there, Ray.
Drew quickly used his pen to sketch a giant quill pen ink shooter, and then he squirted all of Thomas Jefferson's ink right at Ray.
Call it quits and we'll let you down easy, Ray.
Ha! No chance.
Ray used his eraser to erase the ink off his face. Then he gave the bookcase a big shake until it came tumbling down on top of Drew.
Whoa, whoa!
Ooh, sayonara, Drufus.
Hey, the Declaration is here to stay this time, you ruffian.
Thanks, Nick.
I have an idea.
I'm on it.
With Ray inches away from the Declaration, Drew quickly sketched a super awesome mac and cheese tosser.
Load her up, Nikki.
What is this stuff?
Good old mac and cheese. Although I hate wasting all the cheese like that. Not really why I invented it, but okay.
And in came a second, and a third, and a fourth gob of mac and cheese until Ray was totally stuck inside.
Let me out of here, Drufus.
Oh, we will.
Just in time for our American social studies test.
Back to the time machine for you, Ray. And this Declaration is staying just where it is.
Time machine?
Long story. Thanks for all your help, Mr. Jefferson. That's a great piece of writing you got there. Really appreciate all you did to start our country.
My pleasure. Good to meet you, Drew.
And off they went, back into the time machine, this time with a heaping ball of ooey gooey mac and cheese. Then they all hopped out of Cool School on the other side, and everything was back to normal, American flag and all.
Better get cleaned up fast, Ray. Don't want to write any cheesy answers on your test.
Well, kids, Drew saved the day once again. There were no more Brits walking around Cool School, and evil Ray Blank was in a sticky situation.
Ray, is that you?
Maybe.
All of this just to get out of your social studies test? You know what this means? Detention!
Moral of the story, boys and girls, without the Declaration of Independence, there'd be no America. And if you're around when someone tries to erase it, you just cover them up with macaroni and cheese. It's time for a brand new adventure with Drew Pendous and his mighty penultimate. I hope you're all ready to speed right into things because today's episode is quite a ride. It all started on an annual field trip. This year, all the Cool School and Cruel School kids took a trip to the Botanical Garden.
Hello, boys and girls.
And my lousy, rotten kids.
Well, all kids are special. Anywho, welcome to the annual interschool field trip. Today is all about leaving our distractions behind and connecting to the natural world around us.
That goes for you too, bad guys. Villains need to know about the world so they can know how to wreck it.
Right. Well then. Oh, wow! Looky here, kids. Isn't this little guy a beauty? Gonna turn into quite the butterfly, eh?
Ugh, I hardly got any likes on that pic. Maybe if I add an emoji.
Because, you see, caterpillars turn into...
Crush you, candies. There we go.
Oh, I give up. No patience these days.
Just then, Ray Blank snuck out of the pack and headed right towards a sign that said,
No trespassing. Let's go.
Guys, look, over there.
The kids quietly snuck away and headed right towards Ray. Hey, that kind of rhymed.
Oh no, he's gonna get us all in trouble. Quick, you guys, we gotta get him.
Drew took out his mighty penultimate and turned into the Stupendous Drew Pendous. With no time to spare, Drew whipped out his penultimate and sketched a super speedy Drew-mobile. And off they went, right past the sign, and howling night owls, and poisonous bushes. Kids, don't try this at home. Until finally...
Ray Blank, stop. Wow, that was fast.
Boo! Looking for me?
Okay, either you ate too much candy or you're under some kind of magic spell.
Even better, speed soda. I got it from that fountain over there. This awesome soda comes out.
Get out of my way! I love that stuff, and I'm thirsty.
1 cup and you'll fly through all the boring stuff in life, like garden field trips. Yuck.
That would be pretty sweet.
So much more time for video games.
So much more time for cooking tutorials.
Gee, I don't know, you guys. We don't even know what's in it.
You can't be afraid of the future, Drew. Going faster is what new technology is all about.
Without thinking twice, Nikki, Robbie, and Ella went straight for the fountain and got some speedy soda.
Woohoo!
Suddenly, things started to move a lot faster.
I could totally take on Dash. This is incredible. Just gotta get better at my footwork.
Okay, this is awesome.
Guys?
They all raced at lightning speed just in time for the end of the field trip, which they sped right through. And then craft class, which seemed like it was over in a second.
Kids, you forgot your slime.
And then lunchtime, which seemed like it was over in a minute. And then the annual Cool School mountain hike, which they finished before anyone else.
Wow, I didn't see anything or enjoy it very much, but I was done super fast.
Guys, I have a confession to make. I kind of want to slow down.
Me too. This is a little too fast.
I hear ya. I've got lots of time for YouTube videos, but I feel like I'm missing the point of everything.
I want to enjoy stuff.
Enjoying your new speedy superpowers?
As a matter of fact, we're not. How long does this last, Ray?
Forever! And as long as you're speeding through everything, you'll never have fun at Cool School again!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today to discuss a pressing issue among our students.
You mean how they're totally distracted? Can't even finish one fairy tale before they're zipping off to the next thing.
It's the same over at Cool School. Can't even get Ray to finish detention, so I gotta give him more detention. It's a mess.
Well, I've had enough of it, and our hero Drew here has a plan to make it stop.
I'll try to draw a slow down machine, but we have to get everyone to stop drinking the soda. Or it may not work at all. 50-50 shot.
So there's a chance they'll be speeding through Cool School forever?
Yes, and side effects include severe sleepiness, no ability to focus, and endless ice cream cravings. Okay, maybe the last part isn't so bad.
Works for me.
I'm on it.
It was lunchtime again, and all the kids were plowing through another round of PB&Js.
There's hardly even time to taste anything.
Guys, you have to come here and step inside my slow down machine.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'd like to slow down a little.
They each ran to the machine so fast they could barely squeeze in. Then it turned on and...
Anyone else feel slower?
Oops, maybe I turned it up too much. Looks like the machine did the trick. No more speed soda for these guys.
Don't worry, we're never drinking that again.
Never, ever.
No matter how thirsty I get, it's strictly water. Maybe some orange juice. And of course, chocolate milk on weekends.
Well, kids, looks like Drew saved the day again. The speed soda was gone, and Ray wasn't gonna bother them anytime soon.
No more soda for you! From now on, it's just prune juice and cod liver oil.
Moral of the story, boys and girls, don't drink soda to speed up life. Enjoy the journey. Oh, and if you're thirsty, have some good old-fashioned water. Although, chocolate milk's pretty good too. It's time for a brand new adventure with Drew Pendous and his Mighty Pen Ultimate. In today's episode, we've got a great big switcheroo in store for you. It was time for science class at Cool School, and Drew and his buddies couldn't wait to do a fun science experiment.
Hello, kids. My name is Mishap, your new science substitute. I hope you're ready to switch things up this science class. Boys and girls, feast your eyes on the one and only switcheroo machine.
Wow. Sounds kind of fancy.
But what does it do?
Simple. It allows any two people that step inside to switch places and become the other person. That's the switcheroo.
Whoa.
I want to see if this thing actually works.
Well, why don't you step right up, young lady? Give her a whirl.
Hey, I want to try too.
Splendid. Kids, give a round of applause to our first two switcheroo volunteers.
But meanwhile, Grace Scale was up to no good watching them through the window.
There it is. The rumors were true.
Excellent. Remember, this machine could be the key to taking down Cool School once and for all.
All I have to do is find a way to get in the machine with Drew Pendous. Then, we switch places. I get that darned pen, and bam! I rule Cool School.
Precisely. Go make me proud. We'll celebrate later with a jar of colorful M&Ms. You know, mean and meaner.
Drew and Nikki hopped into the switcheroo machine. And it worked. They switched bodies.
still haven't gotten the hair to work right.
Whoa! I'm you. And you're me.
Then Nikki, as Drew, sketched a giant test tube.
I have always wanted to do that.
You can make a ton of thunder in that tube using basic science. First, add concentrated sulfuric acid. Whoa, where did that come from? I really turned into Nikki.
Well, all right then. Time to switch back, scientists.
I was just getting started.
I'm gonna build one of these of my own one day.
Drew and Nikki hopped into the switcheroo machine and they switched back to normal.
That actually worked. Cool. Well, that's all for today. See you soon for more science fun.
This is really cool.
Ready for round 2, Drufus?
Huh? Grayscale? What's going on?
Oh no, the switcheroo machine turned on and... Drew and Grace switched bodies.
Hey, Drufus, how do I look with this pen?
Give it back, Grace.
You mean Drew?
Then Grayscale used the pen ultimate to turn into Super Drew.
I've got the power now, and there's like nothing you can do about it.
Miss Hap, you have to help me. A villain trapped me in the switcheroo machine and ran off in my body.
Oh no. That's not good at all. You see, the switch only lasts an hour before you get stuck in each other's bodies. Forever.
Forever? And you're only telling me this now?
That's why they call me Mishap.
Grayscale, what are you doing here?
I bet she's trying to steal the switcheroo machine. Grab her now.
No!
Hi.
You have the wrong...
Yeah.
Grace!
We got you, Grace. Game's over. Now what have you done with Drew?
I am Drew!
Oh my gosh. Grace ate Drew?
I don't think that's what happened here, guys. Robbie, off now.
Thanks, Nikki. It's really me, guys. Grace zapped us both in the switcheroo machine, and now she's running loose in Cool School looking like me.
Wow, that is like extra villainy.
We don't have much time before she takes down Cool School. Come on, guys. We have a villain superhero to catch.
With no time to spare, Drew and his buddies ran out of the science lab to find Grace. Grace. Well, Grace who looks like Drew. You know what I mean. They got to the crafting room and Crafty Carol was tied up in pipe cleaners. Grace had drawn a huge mess.
Drew Pendous, ruining all my crafts. Oh, I gotta get you for this.
Drew and the gang kept running. They got to the library and...
Oh no, not Miss Booksy's library too.
Oh no, Grace had drawn the beast from Beauty and the Beast.
She drew real-life fairy tale characters too. What's next? She's having way too much fun with my pen.
Then in the gym, they found Grace. She was drawing a giant portal to Cruel School.
Cool School, you're going down.
Oh no, it's not. After her!
Ella came running, but Grace drew a banana peel. Then Robbie and Nikki came running too. Look out for the rhinos!
This pen is like so my jam.
Give it back, Grace, or...
Or what, Drufus? No weapons to save you now.
Except yours.
Drew turned on
What?
Grace's color
No.
vacuum and sucked Grace right inside.
Phew, gotcha.
Drew put Grace in the switcheroo machine. And it worked. They were back to their normal bodies.
I'm me again, woohoo!
Whatever. It was like totally lame being you anyway.
Woohoo! We did it! Never been so happy to be me.
Drew Pendous, you've got a lot of explaining to do.
Not again.
Well, kids, Drew saved the day once again. Cool School was safe from superhero imposters, and Drew wasn't trapped in a villain's body forever. Moral of the story, boys and girls, be careful of switcheroo machines. They can be scary stuff. Unless, of course, you're switching your little brother for an ice cream cone. That's cool. It's time for a brand new adventure with Drew Pendous and his Mighty Pen Ultimate. It was DEAR, Dear Day at Cool School. That's when you drop everything and read.
Isn't this just the best? I love Dear Day. Drop everything and read means a whole day of story time.
One of my favorite days.
Got my special Dear Day popcorn.
Whoa!
I can't wait to dive into these books.
Uh-oh, kids. Looks like there are some unexpected visitors in class today. It's Ray Blank and Timid Timmy. I bet they're up to no good.
I hate Dear Day.
Me too.
Ugh, you don't even sound evil.
Sorry. I mean, sorry.
All right, we're ready to go. Time to drop everything and look out!
We dropped everything all right. Now don't mind if we erase all these books too.
Ray erased as many books as he could get his hands on. Then he grabbed Timmy and he snuck out of the room before anyone could see them.
Guess there were too many books on that shelf. Strange. Never was a problem before. Everyone okay?
I am, but these aren't. The books, they're all empty.
There must be some kind of mistake. My books are always filled with stories. We can't have reading day without stories.
I don't get it.
Stories can't just vanish.
They can if they've been erased.
You're right. It looks like these stories have been erased. But who would erase stories?
I can think of one bad guy who likes to erase stuff.
Ray Blank, I've got your number and you've got my letters. You're going down.
Drew took out his mighty penultimate and turned into the Stupendous Drew Pendous.
Just when I thought we were gonna have a relaxing day of reading and popcorn.
Now, if I were a villain trying to ruin reading day, where would I go? Aha! Follow me, you guys.
With no time to spare, Drew and his buddies jetted off to the library, where there are a gazillion books. In the library, they spotted Ray and Timmy trying to erase all the library books.
Oh no! They're trying to erase them all!
Does that mean no reading ever again?
Not if I can help it. Listen up. I've got a plan.
Timmy was walking in the library when a book suddenly appeared in front of him.
Ooh, that looks like a good book.
How to be a real villain for dummies.
Ooh.
But Ella was moving it on a string.
Uh-oh.
Then Drew caught him in a blanket.
Ah.
Here, read this, but stay quiet.
Okie doke. Thanks, Drew.
Timmy, where are my books?
Robbie, that's your cue.
Coming right up.
Robbie quickly grabbed a stack of books and headed straight in Ray's direction.
About time, Timmy. Gotta start being reliable if you're gonna be a real villain, okay? Hello?
Ah.
You're not Timmy.
Nope.
Come to help me erase these books too, have you?
Ray began lifting the books off the floor, erasing one page after the next.
No, those belong to our librarian, Miss Booksy.
Not anymore.
Stop right there, Ray.
Not gonna get in my way this time, Droofus.
Drew quickly drew a word blaster to cover Ray in words, but as fast as he could blast them, Ray would erase them. Drew even shot the word Ray at Ray, and he erased it.
Ray, you just erased your own name.
I did?
Yeah, can't you read? Wait, you can't read?
Yeah, so what?
So that's why you hate Dear Day.
No wonder you wanted to get rid of all the books.
I hate books, alright?
How can you hate books?
They're the best.
Because I can't read, okay? Now leave me alone.
So we'll teach you. It's not hard. Just take some practice.
But who cares, okay? Reading's for losers anyway.
No, it's not. Reading's the best.
I bet you would change your mind if you came to story time, especially Miss Booksy's story time.
Yup, she makes reading easy and super fun. I even learned to spell donut. D-U-G-A-D-O-G.
See, everyone makes mistakes. Reading takes practice. And that's what story time is for.
No, I couldn't. I mean, well, there's no way anyone's letting a villain into story time.
Well, we will if you promise to stop erasing all of our books.
Well, alright, fine. Just this time. And if it turns out I hate story time, then...
Yeah, we know. You'll be all villainy again. No, come on. Dear Day's gonna be over soon.
Dear Day?
You know, drop everything and read. You'll see.
Drew and the gang jetted back to Miss Booksy's class, but this time with the villain in tow.
Oh, I see you've brought a special friend to story time.
Yep, Ray wanted to see what all this reading is about.
Well, we better show him then. If I only had some words in my storybooks.
Oh, right.
Drew quickly pulled out his penultimate and sketched all the words right back into Miss Booksy's storybooks.
Whew, thanks, Drew. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. Once upon a time...
Well, boys and girls, Drew had saved the day once again. Dear Day was back in action, and this time everyone was reading.
Hello? Anybody out there? Oh well, guess I'll just keep reading my book.
Moral of the story, boys and girls, read! It's good for you, and it's super fun. Try it the next Dear Day, or any day.
Even Ray likes it. Hey guys, it's me, the Stupendous Drew Pendous with my mighty pen ultimate. Don't forget to subscribe for some awesome adventures. See you then.